Nice Kicks Nation, the 2014 NFL season was exciting for a variety of reasons, as we saw several teams secure surprising winning records and some prominent franchises garner top 5 picks. With that in mind, I'm your host, Pierce Simpson, and thank you for tuning in for another week of Gridiron Kicks. Now, with the New England Patriots securing their 4th Super Bowl championship on February 1st, it seems fitting that in today's episode, we recap one of the best seasons yet as we showcase some of the best models seen throughout the 2014 NFL season. So with that in mind, sit back and enjoy as we present the special award show edition of Gridiron Kicks. Now, within every week of Gridiron Kicks, we showcase our starting 11, which is the best 11 cleats seen within a respective week. With today being a special award show edition of Gridiron Kicks, it seems fitting that we showcase the best 11 cleats seen throughout the entire 2014 NFL season. Now, before we delve deep into the countdown, let's take a look at some cleats that barely missed the cut. Now, the notable names that barely missed the cut was Darrelle Revis, who laced up his usual Nike Tiempo model throughout the 2014 NFL season, in which he secured his first Super Bowl championship. Ryan Clark laced up this special commemorative sickle cell awareness cleat created by Soles by Sir in an Under Armour model. In addition, De Jesus Customs laced up Joseph Fourier of the Detroit Lions this Air Jordan 6 custom that Golden Tate will go on to wear in a wildcard matchup against the Dallas Cowboys. Miami Dolphins safety Rashad Jones donned this Nike Mercurial model custom created by Soles by Sir. And lastly, Arian Foster laced up several customs by Picasso that incorporated motifs celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Now that we showed you some candidates that barely missed the cut, let's break down our starting 11 and showcase the best of the best in the 2014 NFL season. Kicking things off at number 11 is D'Angelo Hall of the Washington Redskins, who laced up this Dez custom model of the Nike Huarache LE4 TD created with a breast cancer awareness motif. D'Angelo Hall will go on to tear his Achilles early in the season, and from the Nice Kicks family to you, D Hall, get well soon. To see more from D'Angelo Hall, head over to the site where we have an exclusive one-on-one interview where he breaks down some of his best cleats ever, as well as some of his shoe collection. At number 10 is Dez Bryant, who laced up this breast cancer awareness cleat of the Air Jordan 6 Low. At number 9 is two candidates from the Indianapolis Colts, as Greg Toller and Sergio Brown each laced up Nitty So Inked Up customs. Greg Toller rocked the Calvin Johnson signature that incorporated a galactic-like custom, as we see ombre patterning of Colts colors throughout the upper. Sergio Brown rocked the same motif as well, however in a different cleat, as he rocked the Nike Vapor Untouchable model. At number 8 is Killer Cam Newton of the Carolina Panthers, who rocked his C1N signature in a Charlotte Hornets PE pregame during a Thursday night matchup early this season. At number 7, we take it all the way back to week 1, as Michael Crabtree made his hometown debut in Dallas, Texas against the Dallas Cowboys by rocking this blue model of the Air Jordan 6. Crabtree will go on to get fined, but however that donation will go to charity. At number 6 is Cortland Finnegan of the Miami Dolphins, who rocked this Soles by Sir custom of the Calvin Johnson signature, incorporating a variety of motif and ombre patterning throughout. We see various letters and word marks that are honor of his family. At number 5 is Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who early in the season showcased a variety of custom models created by Dez Customs. At number 4 is Louis Delmas of the Miami Dolphins, who rocked this camo-inspired motif of the Nike Mercurial model created by Soles by Sir. With Dolphins colors throughout the upper, this Soles by Sir piece was one of his best models of the year. Now that we broke down the beginning of our starting 11 countdown, it's time for our top 3 of the 2014 NFL season. And the number 3 spot just happened recently in Super Bowl 49, as Earl Thomas laced up 2 Air Jordan PEs during his matchup against the New England Patriots, first rocking the Air Jordan 7 during the first half and the Jordan Superfly 3 in the second half. Recently, news has broke that Earl Thomas tore his labrum and is headed for off-season surgery. So once again, from the Nice Kicks family to you, Earl Thomas, get well soon. And at the number 2 spot within our starting 11 countdown, and arguably the most controversial model yet, is Marshawn Lynch's all-gold Nike Vapor Speed mid-cleat created by Soles by Sir. This model was so controversial, in fact, the NFL threatened to suspend and eject Marshawn Lynch if he took the field in an unregulated cleat. We spoke to Soles by Sir, who gave us a brief breakdown on how this model and this creation came about.
What happened with Marshawn, he had been rocking gold bottoms now, I don't know if it was a whole year, but Nike's been producing gold bottoms for him. Like those, instead of doing the chrome, they've been doing gold for him. However, they've been doing Seattle colors.
Right.
And then he later went ahead and he said, I want all gold. And I said, all right, are we going to do gold bottoms? He said, yeah, I already got the gold bottoms. You rock the top. And I rocked the top. I put some lace of 24 karat gold in there. Those were legit gold.
And at the number 1 spot within our starting 11 countdown is Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Dez Bryant, who laced up this Air Jordan 11 Concord during his matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. While the Dallas Cowboys were going to lose, Dez Bryant would showcase a variety of Air Jordan models throughout the 2014 season, along with some stellar outings, such as his 3 touchdown performance against the Philadelphia Eagles, all while rocking this low top model of the Air Jordan 6. And now, as we mentioned last week, it's time to showcase our Rookie of the Year, which goes to no other than New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., who recently linked up with Soles by Sir, rocking this custom model of the Nike Vapor Carbon 2014 in the 2015 NFL Pro Bowl. Incorporating a variety of motifs, this model was stellar as Odell Beckham would showcase his talent on the main stage. Going forward into next season, we'll see if Odell Beckham could receive maybe his own signature trainer as well as his own signature cleat. And now lastly, for the award that everyone's been waiting about, it's our Creator of the Year. And that goes to no other than Soles by Sir, who kept the league captivated throughout the entire season and showed up on the main stage during the NFC Championship game as a part of Marshawn Lynch's all-gold cleats. That was the topic of debate throughout ESPN and several media publications. With his large clientele and variety of different motifs, Soles by Sir was a viable candidate for Creator of the Year. Some other custom artists taking the main stage this season was Nitty So Inked Up, who laced up a variety of Indianapolis Colts with some custom cleats, as well as Dez Customs, whose clientele ranged from Antonio Brown, D'Angelo Hall, and Mohamed Sanu. We also spoke to Dez Customs, who gave us his recollection on working with Antonio Brown and a variety of NFL players.
It was seeing Antonio Brown and Steve Smith have some of their best games in the shoes that I made for them. That was really the highlight. You know, you watch the game and they're doing great, and you're playing a very, very tiny part of it, but you're playing a small part of it. It's pretty dope, you know. Steve Smith, when he went back against Carolina, I mean, he whooped them boys, and he did it in some of the flashy, actually the flashiest pair I had done for him. He went on that 3-4 game streak, the throwback uniforms, and then the pink game, and the military camo ones for him. I mean, he really, you know, he shined in those games, so that was fun. That was real fun.
And that wraps things up for the latest edition, or the final edition, of Gridiron Kicks. I thank you for tuning in throughout the entire season of the 2014 NFL year, as we captivated some of the best in NFL footwear. Until we meet again next year, I'm Pierce Simpson, and thank you for tuning in to Gridiron Kicks. Peace.